Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for combos.
Let's see how long the opponent lets us do cool things.
Triggers. What is happening? Commanders.
In my opinion, the most broken deck you're gonna see. Monkeys!
This is Historic Brawl. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB. Today is Nissa, Resurgent Animist in Historic Brawl as we continue to wait for bans to take effect in Standard and make that format interesting. So Nissa, Resurgent Animist is a sweet card from March of the Machine Aftermath. It has Landfall. Landfall as a kind of commander and Historic Brawl strategy is really fun. There are a lot of different ways, singleton cards that create multiple landfall triggers for you to abuse, and Nissa has a sweet one that is essentially a Lotus Cobra, except that on the second time it happens each turn, so when you play your second land in a turn, you get to reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an elf or elemental card. So our deck has a lot of powerful elementals that we use Nissa to farm value with. This helps Nissa be not only the ramp part of our game plan, but also the part of our game plan that gets us to some of our big end game threats in a green ramp strategy. So away we go. You see that we have a ton of the early ramp cards, but we don't have too many elves to provide mana because we need Nissa to also dig up some sweet elementals. But as we move up the chain, you'll notice the sweet elementals are there. Ancient Green Warden, very sweet, doubles landfall triggers. Multani, real big. Soul of the Harvest, draws cards. Nyxbloom Ancient, lots of mana. Titan of Industry. We go way over the top with this one. I think you guys are going to be pretty impressed by all of the damage we can do with our Eldrazi top end as well. So it's big green. It's ramp where we want to go and make ridiculous things happen. You're gonna love it. Let's dive in. Let the veggie nonsense begin. Oh, this is a very awkward hand. A lot of tapped land going on. And on the draw, too, against Narset. But the sword might be good against them. I feel like I'm going to get absolutely overrun if I play this hand, though. We go turn 1, Evolving Wilds. Turn 2, Tangled. Turn 3, Nissa or Sword. Maybe Excavator. Going second is so hard. Could be so much better if we just had an elf, but now we have some removal at least. I mean, this isn't great as we don't do anything till turn 3, but then hopefully we can remove the Narset, and if they're commander centric, we have a chance. Shreddy. Like a pretty competitive Narset build. They're playing Mana Confluence and Strike It Rich. And it looks like they're going to ramp possibly into Commander. Nope, they just go with Strike It Rich. And Balmor, okay. Discarding Lightning Helix. Wow. It's a bold move. Let's go for the tracker. Here's Narset. We're going to have to deal. All right, I've got my plans. Here is my Provisioner, Forest, Treasure, Tailswipe is going to be a trade, which is very unfortunate. So what do we want to trade? Is it the Tracker or the Provisioner? I think we try to keep the Provisioner. Therefore, yep, you get a little bit of ledgy shreddies. Discarding Veto, I fully agree with. All right, send back the Commander, send back the Balmor. Try to figure out how to fight this Ledger Shredder with our Vorinclex. Mentor, gross. Arcanist, stupid. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Do they have a way to remove? I don't see a way to remove a big dumb animal like my Vorinclex yet. Green Warden says, play lands. If it triggers an additional time. It doesn't say we can play multiple lands a turn. Value collects. All right. Care to trade? Now we're at 17. This isn't an unwinnable race. Okay, we got a block. Narset's back, which means we've got to find the answer. I don't see one here at all. Come on down, big reach creature. We need you. Thrill of possibility in the graveyard, terrifying. Last card, Esper Sentinel, not a spell. But they're going in. Let's see what Narset takes here. They can't take Thrill, they have no cards in hand. You go with Helix. Sure. Makes sense. Trigger, 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 trigger. 6/8. All right, you can go here, you can go here. Not quite dead. Very much not dead, actually. All right, Nissa, come back. Nissa, come back. Let's get some triggers. We get Titan of Industry, yes! Are we going to be able to make the mana for Titan, though? Maybe with Explorer? Yep. Do I pay for Sentinel? Decline. I'm no coward. Let's go. I think I'm gonna get to Titan, guys. I think I'm gonna get to Titan. Yes! Destroy target artifact or enchantment. We don't need the life. Let's go shield. Oh, we've got a big reach creature now. Let's set the tempo of the game. Wait for it. Wait for it. Reckless charge. Oh, okay. Oh, we're still gaming. Okay. Double reckless charge. An 11/7. Nom. Love that for me. Oh. Well, you gotta hand it to them. They stuck it out. 6 life. Turn them sideways. Sportsmanship. Salute. But we're also dropping mics, because that Titan was sick. And that's why Nissa is the bonkers. On the draw without any turn 1 or 2 ramp is a mulligan, and here's a goose. Never didn't have it. What we don't have is a good way to trigger Nissa. There's an expanse. All right, cool. We could also go with the turn 2 sword, equip sword on goose play, or against Imoti, Celebrant of Life's Bounty, so removal might not be their forte. However, I think it's better just to get Nissa down. The ramp that she provides is so good. Weirding Wood. Investigate, add 2 mana. So, oh gosh, they even get to crack the clue right now. I'm so jealous. We do hit Explore. The thing is, we can Solemn this turn. That's pretty good. But is what we're going to be doing more powerful than Imoti? Probably not. The card is pretty cracked. So I think the odds of us actually pulling this game off are falling to 0 quickly. But let's see what Nissa gets. Tireless Provisioner is something for the landfall gaming. It makes every land that hits the battlefield worth a lot of mana. All right, here comes the Cascade, and it hits Settle, which gets a card, a 4-drop. And now everything with mana value 6 or more has Cascade, which is brutal. Do we have removal? Absolutely not. It's not how we play Magic here. So here's the Provisioner. Here's the Expanse. Treasure. Green. We explore or we crack? Let's see what we get when we crack, since we know we want to anyway. Treasure and green. Mystic, not good. Not good at all. We do have enough to equip the sword, which I think is the play as we try to get this deck going. And we want to be able to push damage, so let's suit up Nissa. I would trade the Solemn, so we go. And we hit, and we exile. There's a land. Treasure. Green. I can't believe they scooped. I guess they're just annoyed with how long our turn is taking. Yes, we're going to make a lot of mana. Their game plan is typically way more powerful than ours in terms of like extra turns. And their mana cheat is their commander. Okay, I mean, I will take the victory. Apparently we are so intimidating that Imoti runs in fear. We're on the play with Sanctuary into Shigeki into Nissa, which I love. We're up against Jodah, Eternal Archmage, which is a very greedy and powerful deck that's going to try to go way over the top. So this should be something. Ooh, the Goose. I think it's still Shigeki. The Scoot Swarm might take over this game. I look forward to that. Growth Spiral on 2. They're probably just going to ramp into their commander on 3 if they can get the mana right, which they're pretty close to already. What are we to do? Do we play the Nissa? I think we try to swarm it. So the sooner we get the swarm, the better. So we're going to activate Shigeki. Hit the land. Next turn, play the Nissa, play a land, play the swarm. I think that's how that's all going to work out. Our opponent's going to have Jodah the following turn. We'll see how broken their cards are. And we're cool in the bin. Booker's Hideout. Okay. Let's see what we get off the Nissa. Spin the wheel. Soul of the Harvest. All right, come on down, Scoot Swarm. Next turn, you start popping off. All right, opponent. Let's see if you can make your Wooburg. They have double black, so they can't. They have Signet, so next turn they can. They got a little bit. So let's see how far we can take this. How do I get 2 lands onto the battlefield, though? I don't think I do. I don't have that. The Shigeki, though, Shigeki can get back the Hideout if that's what we really wanted. I guess Ghost Quarter does it? Actually, it does. All right, green. But if we use the Ghost Quarter, we don't... Oh, wait, yeah, we made one of these. If we use the Ghost Quarter, then the next thing that gets made, we're down to 5 lands. It doesn't work the way we want it to. But I think we go for Leveler here. Make the opponent pay the price. Packed my Leveler. That doesn't stop this. Wait, Okay, they do have double blue, but they have to take a vacation for a turn paying for their pact. And then I still get to level next turn if I want to. They're at 19. They pass the turn. Nykthos. Oh, that's a magic card. Holy crap. Green. Very cool. So I could blow up the Signet. That doesn't seem bad at all. But first, I want that landfall trigger, see what we get. Yes, you can target your own stuff. We get Elvish Mystic. Not worth it. My bad. This is basically free, though, with Nykthos. So this is up to... wait, 12? Oh, it's making copies. What have I done? Oh, 12! All right. Come on out. You too. I guess we'll start with Shigeki. Just... yeah, let's go. A bushwhack, you say? Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. I look forward to this board wipe. It's going to be epic. But in the meantime, we'll nuke the Signet. Drop them to 6. Pass. They haven't left, so I think they might wipe the board, and maybe I shouldn't have cast Shigeki. Eh? Good game? Is that good game I have a board wipe, or good game I'm screwed? All right. Beautiful. Could just attack. Also kind of want to play stuff. Sportsmanship. Well, that was cool. Nykthos Scoot Swarm, something I actually haven't done until now. Should have known that was busted. No ramp? Ramp! It's that simple, to be honest. Here's a forest. This hand actually doesn't even need Nissa. Nissa is like a ramp enabler that also gets you some card advantage and gets you to the later stages of the game. We have all of that here. Like, we can ramp straight into Vorinclex, which ramps up into Titan of Industry territory so fast. So we are 100% fine even without using our commander. I'm going to grab the cabin and a forest. I don't want any untapped, any issues with untapped mana. All right, poke him with the grazer. Let him know who's boss. Opponent has a Rejuvenator as their first play of the game. This is why turn 3 ramp on the draw is so slow. They do get to scry, and they keep on the top. So they're feeling okay about a hand. All right, let's go with Project. Let's go with Sanctuary. Let's make a food. Let's hit for 6. And the opponent has Vivian Reed, which can blow up the Sanctuary or the Project. All right, they got the Project out of there. Soul of the Harvest. Do we save that for post-Nissa world and right now play the Titan? I think we do. Vivian dies.
Every defeat is a new beginning.
Actually, the Titan might find a target in some enchantment or artifact. Let's play the Soul first. That kind of screams as something the opponent really needs to deal with. To play an Oracle. No land on top, but 2 lands out of hand. Wow. All right, let's get our card draw on. Here's a Cobra. Oh, yeah. Imagine asking if I want to draw a card. Come on. Game, if you don't know me by now, you'll never ever know me. so much mana. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And we get a free Provisioner, which is another awesome landfall trigger card. We can get back the Guardian Project in our graveyard and play it. We can also play Provisioner and hold the Guardian Project. I'm just gonna play this again for the strictly to show the opponent I don't back down. Wait, this is a food. It's not treasure. What am I doing? What am I doing? Once upon a time. Rah, rah. And attack for 12. Dude, we went hard. We went so hard. Reclamation Sage chilling on top of the opponent's deck. What have they got? Maybe some Casualties of War? Something to help stabilize? They play Muldrotha. The end. Nothing like the commander into concession. On the draw against Simoni and Dina, we have the Mystic, so we go for it. On a fetch land to start. Let's see if we get the turn 2 Nissa without too much disruption. It is Sultai. They can usually kill anything they want to kill. Trophy. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Just means we play her again next turn. If the opponent wants to keep fighting the Nissa, they might not have things left over for a Nyx Bloom. We do get their commander down. Nothing to sacrifice yet, so they have to commit a creature to the board. Burrow's pretty good. This is a sorcery, yes? No, it's not. Okay, they get to do this at instant speed. That's sick. Prepare yourself. There will be triggers. My graveyard! Oh no! Augur of Autumn off the top. It's either Titan or Nyx Bloom, and I think if we go for Nyx Bloom, the opponent will have to respond. If we go for Titan, if we save Titan, maybe we can wait till there's an artifact or enchantment to blow up, but I mean, if they're going to kill something anyway, we'd rather it be them trying to deal with the whole Titan. So let's do that. Get value from Nissa. There's an Ashaya. Okay. Does that change anything? Because we play the Ashaya, we get another green. Then we could play Augur. We've already played our land for turn. It does make Nyx Bloom very powerful. If it lives. I'm going for Titan. Let's stick with put max pressure on him. Uh-oh, the manual taps. It's getting real. A Theomancer. Making snakes, sacking snakes, huh? Yeah? Get in there. What you gonna take? I got a Balagid recovery and I got a lot of cool options. Ashaya. Interesting. Snake acquired. It's an interesting spot, man. It's an interesting spot. Well, they didn't want me to have Ashaya. I should have Ashaya. Wow, bro. Wow. You're so cool. They're gonna sack it anyway. If they block with it, they don't get to sack it. And they're at 23. I don't want them to get their value. So if they want to trade, that's great. Okay, removes the shield counter. We'll see if they brought a board wipe to the party. But they should have done that on their turn, and then they would just... I guess they didn't have a sneak yet, so that makes sense. And pass. Let's see. Which counterspell do you think they have? Let's play off the top while we can with the auger until we can't. Ooh, I want that card. Minor misstep. Wow. What the hell is going on in this world? All right. How about you? Triple mana. Do we shuffle away the great frickin' hinge? I don't think I do. So, what do I want to trade with a Death Touch Snake? Nothing. But we could just attack with everything to try to get them to block with the Ophiomancer. Yeah. We gotta pressure them. We've got to pressure them. That's a lot of damage still, and they take it all and die. I'm pretty sure math is for blockers. That is my understanding. Up against the Scarab God on the draw. Ugh. Keep. Turn 2 Lotus Cobra, I think we can go for. And we also might just luck out in Once Upon a Time into a Llanowar Elf for an Elvish Mystic. Ugh. Failed. Let's take a land that doesn't enter the battlefield tapped. You'd think I had no forests in here. Ta-da. Alright, here comes Lotus Cobra. Resolves. Probably doesn't live. The oops all removal Dimir deck. Classic. Let's start seeing how they like Nissa. Yes, I know. Captivating. Replicating ring. Only had a way to kill it. Oh, that's not a bad draw. It's an interesting draw, at least. It means any creature that resolves is a threat, and usually they have to let something go at some point. Doesn't get you through the Scarab God itself, though. Will they play the Scarab God here? If they do, they run into Nissa Vital Force Blizzard Brawl. But sometimes they just slam it against green. Instead, they amass. Zombie tokens have Death Touch. Gross. Alright, let's cav. Resolves, excellent. They can't let anything have 2 seconds of survival. All right, so if we put something on top and exile the Cavalier here, it gets milled, but we're going to do it anyway because we actually don't want the Cavalier in our graveyard, because that is a really good target for Scarab God. And then we see a gingerbread cabin, so we can have a food. We can also play the Grazer this turn. Or we can have a life and another card from the deck. Let's get the cabin. And only this has menace? What is this symbol? I don't know why it has a symbol in the corner, but I guess I can block it, so I'll play the Grazer. Also, Grazer can hold a sword. Papog. Opponent, have you cast enough Doomblades? And I mean literal Doomblade here. Have you done enough? Here is Scarab God. Combat? He's too afraid to attack. Just petrified by the sword. Okay. I get it. I get it. Here comes a 5/5.
Harness the elements.
Kill it. At least for now. Make him play it again. And then maybe I'll be able to Cityscape level it. Raw. Punched by a gingerbread cabin. Oh, look. The Scarab God. Eh? I will block you.
How rude.
2 mana open. Sus. Very sus. Very close to an Emrakul and a leveler, but not quite there. Heartbreaking. I guess if we animate the land, the opponent does have to decide whether or not to block. Kind of. They have mana open, right? Man, I really need a land there. But I guess we'll try for Nissa. No Doomblade! You're a disgrace. Alright, give me something good. Multani, not bad. Cabin. Sword.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Bruh. How much cabin to the face can you take? Well, at least one more. There's a land and a tangled. Alright, green. Might as well cast it. It's happening. Ow. The drains begin. So how are we doing on creatures in the yard that the opponent would actually want? There's a Lotus Cobra. That's definitely not bad. You mother... Oh! Oh! That's disgusting, but they left me with Emrakul. They left Emrakul in my hand. And they didn't reanimate the leveler. I thought for sure they were going to reanimate the leveler. And they didn't. No way. That didn't just happen, did it? It's only 6 mana for this Emrakul. But I could also bring out the leveler, blow up the Scarab God. What am I doing with their Scarab God? How do I do the nastiest thing to their Scarab God? I run it into my Emrakul and I leave it in the graveyard, right? I mean, that's good. That is just good. Let's go. You left me with the Emrakul, the Promised End, and now you shall suffer for it. And she's got a sword, so there's that. All right, Scry, where are the cards that are good? Let's put them on the bottom. Draw a Fable Passage. Love it. Love that for me. What if you had a nun? All right, they can reanimate. They could reanimate the leveler. If they reanimate the leveler, I could use it to blow up the replicating ring. But then the 4/4 does stick around, so I guess we don't want that very much, do we? No, we do not. All right, let's just make some bad attacks. Death Touch. I guess I'll just trade it with the Hedron so they have none. Okay, bye. And then we leave it in the graveyard, and they untap with an absorb energy, whatever they top deck, and they face Emmy. On the play with Lotus Cobra and the Zendikars Royal against Etali. Evil, evil Etali. Let's go for it. Ooh, the Grazer. All right, let's Cobra. All right. Oh, look at that. Evolving Wilds, you say. So how do we do this? Get green. Play that. Okay. Green. Nissa. Grazer. Land. Green. Green. And fizzle out. As calculated. That was probably something cooler I could have done. Oh well, Basswood Surge, opponent just going straight to the Etali bits. It's fine, they'll just hit some meaningless ramp cards anyway. Not even afraid. Not even worried about it. If I play the elephant, I get 2 green. I can play the royal, then activate the wilds. Green. Green. Royal. Activate. Only it were untapped. Then I could also settle. Green. Oh, the druid. Needed 1 more mana. All right, hit him. Sorry, people messaging me. Wait, Scoot Swarm grow from the ashes? Oh, they did it in the wrong order. No, do not scoot all over me. This is not fair. Portal? Oh my god. Okay. What happens if I do this? Cav. We are up to 6. What happens if I do this? I am going positive on mana with these interactions. Can I get to Portal? That doesn't go mana positive, does it? I don't think so. Yeah. Now it starts going anti-mana positive. We can't get to Portal. Passage? Wait a minute. Hold on here. Three, and then fetch is 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 6. We can't do it. We may as well save the passage for the future. Your turn, opponent. Okay, that is big. I do not deny that is incredibly large, but they can't attack because if a Cavalier dies, we get Nissa. They didn't even get to see the portal. Taste it, Etali. Taste it. Yeah, no wonder they're extinct. We go first, we ramp on 2, we fight on 3, which could be really good against Aura, so yeah, I'll keep it. Clerics, huh? Dies benefits. Depending which removal they draw, it might be a good matchup for them to go against mono green, but I feel like I should be able to get away with most of my shenanigans. Yeah, let's play this. Because next turn we can go Nissa, land, make green, play Goose, and tail swipe something. The Cleric. Well, That's not really something I need to swipe, I don't think. But I wish I had some protection for Nissa here. Honk honk. What you gonna do over there? Nothing. Nothing, huh? Ooh, Sanctuary is pretty good. See if we can sneak that onto the battlefield before anything else happens. Lovely. And Nissa gets green. And Nissa gets elemental. Tireless Provisioner, lovely. Okay, we are on the move. Let's see if opponent can handle some 3/3 attacks. A little block. They think they're just going to get that back because of their commander, and they probably will. I mean, green, known for its exile, right? Well, that was disappointing. Shigeki. What do we do with Shigeki? I think what we actually do here is go get a forest, because missing land drops is sad. And then play Nissa, and then we might Shigeki back some cards from our graveyard here. There's the Cultivate and the Provisioner that are pretty good. We do have to get to leveler mana, and Nissa might not be around to help. All right, they got Aura. They got Aura. Do they have a protection spell, I wonder? Well, they are in white. It could be Mana Tithe, but it could also be like God's Willing. This plays around God's Willing. Rah! Have a Power Stone. Would you like to block? Nope. Demon Disciple. That is a frustrating one. Do we give up our commander? It's not like I have a great way to activate her next turn or anything. So, yep, you can go. We'll see if we get to keep leveling. Fog me. Rude. Glad I didn't lose the leveler. I'm sure they're just going to let the Disciple go to the graveyard, but let's take out the class. Nope. Doesn't go to the graveyard, huh? All right, Nissa, come on back. Now, there's no graveyard, so I don't feel bad playing out this Shigeki, because we need to fill it again after the bog. That Scry better be a nice one, but they've shown us that they're willing to play board wipes in their Cleric deck. So they could have cards like Farewell that really wreck us here. Like I said. They just blow it all up, huh? Again. Demo field. They do have a cave. We can replay Nissa if they attack this with the cave. We still have another turn. All right. Nissa, what you got? Soul Warden. Sure. Or Vorinclex. That's a much needed bit of value. So the opponent getting back Demon's Disciple here, pretty great for them. Pretty great. But it is what it is. Sorry, Nissa. You're just here. You're just here to take a lot of beatings. More food. Green in the pool. Actually, if we're not using the mana for anything else, could go 1, 2. I guess we eat a food. Attack with Nissa. They might take it. They're not taking it. All right, then I have to do this. Because, yeah, I know what they were getting up to. I know there's shenanigans here. I was just trying to scam some damage. Stupid life-gainy clerics. And back. Why would it be any different? Let's get rid of the cave. Time for some big green stuff. Or Nissa, 24. We need more creatures. That's a heck of a draw, though. That is so much power and toughness. Well, I don't think the opponent will block, but if they do, they get back the Demon's Disciple, so maybe they do. Maybe they do. And they're at 24, 24. This is kind of a tough one. All right, Saga. We're doing the Saga. And I am trusting that the opponent would have blocked there. There's some triggers. That's what we're looking for. The Henge. Castle. The Henge. Strong. Will they draw another board wipe and clean this up again? They are perfectly fine with losing their clerics. Liliana.
My army will envelop this world. Oh, I do love the death whale.
What a frickin' draw. And they foretell. That's got to be Haunting Voyage, right? Has to be. All right, they drop this down to 1. I mean, we're leveling, right? I think we have to. The Swarm. The Swarm. Well, that could be huge. They're tapped out, so let's do this first. Get some more information. Nykthos. We learned how Nykthos and the Swarm work together, didn't we? Very well is the answer. See what we find. The Cobra. That draws more cards. Okay. So we can either bomb the Aura, and then they just get it back. We can bomb the Dread Horde and hit face. And I think that's the play. Could have also just blown up the invasion if we were worried about that. Drop them to 25. They get back what? The Soul Warden. Why not? Shar. Gross. Please stop. Oh my god. Make it stop. Overseer. Dude, it's gonna take Nissa and a lot of scoots if we can get there. But I need them to stop wiping the board. My goodness, make them stop. I'm getting nauseous. Is that enough Demon's Disciple yet? Man, do I hate cleric decks. Ultimate foil. They occasionally just fool you into thinking they don't absolutely suck, but they do. Make no mistake, they do. All right, let's get some fresh lands. Guardian Project, huh? I need more land drops. I need these scoots to get crazy. I could transform it again. Is that the way? Definitely not terrible. But it does have reach. And we need a lot of creatures. And I'm not sure what we'll hit if we transform this, but it might put lands on the battlefield, so I think it's worth a try. That's embarrassing. And a bit heartbreaking considering Nyx Bloom was right there, but better late than never. The portal. Oh no. Oh no, what now? What now? Is the portal even good? It's probably not terrible. Titan. No portal. Settle. We can cast that. We can cast that. Excavator. We can't play additional land. And we get Emrakul because it's exactly 13. But. Can't cast it this turn. If they give me one more turn like this, though, the sky is going to start falling. Unless they have an infinite loop of some kind. Yep. The Prophet. That's a next turn problem. Invasion of New Capenna. What are you doing with that? Killing the Ancient? Do I finally draw a card off this stupid Sanctuary? I was starting to think the opponent just doesn't run anything like that. And look what we drew, and we can't cast it. Okay. Still a ton of mana. We can make this work.
Vampirism is a useful trait.
So stupid. Freaking Demon's Disciple is making me so angry. It's making me so angry. But I do like blowing up their lands. Makes me feel a little better. Man, we are really close to Nissa Hoof. Okay. I guess they're a deck that plans to kill us eventually. What does the backside of this even do? Whenever an equipped creature attacks, next turn problem. Demon again. Why wouldn't it be? Down to 20. 69. Seven +1/+1 counters. Cool. Very, very cool. 69. I don't want to do the math. This is 10 times 4. It's 40. It's not enough. Right? Well, I mean, you add the current power and toughness to 40 and it's still not enough. Let's see. Maybe I should actually try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I think it comes up short. I think I need another turn somehow, and I think Emmy's going to provide it. Oh, Shia. Oh, let's go. Where are you going? We were gonna have fun. Clerics, you don't fool me. I see you, trash. And we are back for a quick post-game wrap. And is Nissa the landfall commander you should play in Historic Brawl? You've got other contenders for sure, like Azusa Lost But Seeking is a very powerful mono green commander. Vorinclex is a super powerful mono green commander that I really like because it comes with value. But Nissa holds her own. This is a very dangerous card for your command zone. And the fact that you can use it as a lot of your ramp, but also at the same time use it to find endgame threats, makes it a bit of a removal thing on its own. The opponent has to kill it, but if they kill it, you might just ramp into your high-end threats and win anyway. So I do like the card. I don't know if it's the best for mono green. I think Vorinclex is another serious contender for mono green, but Nissa is very cool too, and in a slightly different way as you figure out how to build your deck in such a way that you always have access to this landfall kind of mid-game card that is also a value engine compared to just having always access to either one or the other, either just ramp or just the top end. So I like Nissa a lot. I'm recording this on a Thursday, which means tomorrow's Friday. There's a movie coming out. There has to be. There's always a movie at this time of the year on a Friday. I think, oh God, what is it? It's actually a really popular movie. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten what it is. Is it a Marvel movie? Is it a DC movie? Is it Transformers? No, that's the week after. Whatever. There's some movie. I'll tell you what it is after I see it. Don't make me go see Fast 10 again. I'll do it. I really loved it. This weekend, we're probably going to do all Historic Brawl. I can't picture myself making another standard video without a ban. It's hard. I woke up today and tried for a very long time to make some standard videos, and I got the job done. You'll see those on the CoolStuffInc.com YouTube channel on Sunday and on the official Magic the Gathering Arena YouTube channel on Monday. So enjoy those, but oh God, was it hard. It was yanking teeth out of my skull. So Historic Brawl, thank God you are here. Thank God I love you. We're going to play more of it. It's fun. Somebody said I should complete the cycle of the new Praetors. The only one I haven't done is Urabrask. So there were some comments on the Shieldred video. You should do the whole cycle. I've already done Elishnorn. I've already done Jin-Gitaxias, and I've already done Vorinclex, and then I did Shieldred. So the only one left is Urabrask. So I'll probably get that done this weekend. Kind of a straightforward Storm Off combo-y deck, so it shouldn't be too hard, but it looks a bit fun. I think we can do some Urabrask. Anyway, thank you for watching this video and listening to my rambles. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You are cool.